Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
Guys, we did just want to say on a quick one that we are in our new studio, as you guys pointed out plenty of times on the last one, which was...
Yeah, because everyone was complaining pretty much that the audio was dog water.
Yeah.
Which it was, but you got to remember, this studio, the square footage, it's not a joke.
No.
If the Titanic was a room, it would be a lot bigger than this room, but still, it's a big room.
It is. So we've tried our best again today, so it should be a little bit better, but I know that it's not going to be exactly where we want it to be. But unfortunately, you know, we got to pay the bills, so we're back again, and we are working on the audio, and we'll make sure every week we'll be improving something. We got like the lighting being fixed next week.
I already think it's a bit better than last time. Like, little bit of echo, but if we just keep it simple, Carl the Dragon, shout out, then we'll be all right.
Mate, last week's podcast absolutely barred.
So it's been out for what, 4 days right now?
Yeah.
It is our highest viewed podcast. Is the first one we ever did with Bez.
Yeah.
It's on a mill. This Ollie Ball and Jacob podcast is already on 950,000 views.
Let's have a look at the time of us recording this.
How many days has it been? I think it's been like 4 days. What day is it today? I don't know what day it is.
It's been 4 days.
It's
right?
Friday today. Yeah, so it came out on Tuesday.
Yeah, 4 days.
950,000 views.
And it is currently on 1 million views. Yeah.
And it's actually catapulted us to 25th in the Spotify charts, just underneath E-Boys by one place and just above What's Good by one place.
So we have to thank you guys for the crazy support on that episode. That was nuts.
Yes,
we had such a good time. And once again, big up to Ollie and Jacob, both of them, for coming down.
Legend.
Because it was honestly such a funny episode.
Yeah.
And I did say before, I was like, I don't know if we should have them on because I don't know if they'll be like good on camera.
Comfortable and stuff.
Yeah.
But they were so good.
Mate, they
the
were
charisma,
naturals.
the funny, yeah, they were naturals.
And it actually made me, I was going to say, was after that, I was there like, because you know how some people, they just like, they get famous off of like doing one particular thing and then like they just die away. After that podcast, it made me realize that these two genuinely have a career in like entertainment somewhere.
Yes, they
because
do.
they're naturally really funny.
Yeah. Well, they've been speaking about on Instagram about them starting a cooking channel.
Well, they're coming from my brand now.
Yeah. I said nothing. But yeah, essentially they're going to do a similar thing to you.
Yeah.
Just I think that's perfect for them.
Could
you imagine two 16-year-old kids, you know, Ollie and Jacob, just trying to whip up a little steak? You know it's going south. These boys are honestly potato waffles, bird's eye waffles. I'm sure they can do that. A steak?
Oh, no
I'd love
chance.
to see them.
You know what? I noticed a chip, right?
Don't start this on me. I deserve to be where I am.
Look. Chip, okay, I remember maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. Maybe 6 months ago.
It was less time than that.
It was less time than that.
I was cooking pork chops.
He was sending through like pictures of his cooking, and it looked like a dog had just thrown up on the plate. It was disgusting.
So bad.
It was terrible.
I was possibly the worst cook that you would ever met before, because I only used to eat pot noodles, right?
Yeah, which is fine.
Or Deliveroos.
Yeah.
Which, is fine if you're a 15-year-old boy that plays Modern Warfare all day.
But you're now a grown man and you should learn to cook. And not only that, but you decided to specialize in steak. It's safe to say that you would just literally every day, you would just make a new steak. But recently you put in a picture in the chat and I was there like, that steak looks phenomenal.
I can't believe it.
The progress is amazing.
Yeah, I have smashed it. It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
But I started to figure it all out. I've even got a meat thermometer now.
Yeah, that's neaky. That's really neaky.
No, but that just makes it so much easier because sometimes it cooks differently on a different pan. I stick my meat thermometer in my meat. I stick...
Not your meat scepter, but your meat thermometer.
Yeah, I stick the meat thermometer in the meat.
Yeah.
And then I just can't stop thinking about me.
Sticking your meat scepter in the steak.
I stick the pin in the steak, and then it tells me the degrees, and then I know that it's a medium rare, well done, and then I take it off the pan. It's class. I love it.
No, it is. Fair play. Credit to you for that. And that brings us on to our next topic. We get all the the pleasantries out of the way off the bat. What news do we have for the incredible people that have supported us from day one, and even the new people that have recently joined us? What is the breaking news,
There's
Chip?
breaking news. We've been. How excited are we?
I'm so gassed.
We're gassed because
I'm looking at it right now.
Today was the day that our new set for our brand new show has been finalized and finished and built. It's right there. Me and Kyle are looking at, and let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This set, it looks like something you'd see in a movie. The way it's detailed,
Beautiful.
it's beautiful. Don't get it twisted. This set is also beautiful. You've done a good job, baby.
But you're making it sound like we're leaving this set. This is the podcast
this
set.
is staying. But I'm really proud of how it's like, you know, when you do something and the next time you want to do it even better.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we've done.
But now you got to tell them what it's for.
Look, 2 years ago, I think it might have actually been 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, there was an idea around, it's kind of where the name Crimes came from as well, partly. I wanted to do a crime show where we would talk, at the time it was just myself, I would talk about different unsolved cases, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, I got Cal and we've set up this podcast and the idea was still around. We had a lot of comments. It was lingering. We had a lot of comments saying, guys, you got to do a show about conspiracies and unsolved mysteries.
Yeah.
And the talk started advancing, progressing. Boom. Next thing you know, we've designed a set. The set is built and the name is
The Fellas Mysteries. You guys can go ahead, if you are on YouTube or if you're on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, you guys go ahead, type that into YouTube and you will be able to find it. But if you just go onto this podcast description, we'll put a link to the Fellas Mysteries channel on there and we'll be uploading our very first episode shortly. We're super excited for it. And like Chip said, what we do is we're going to be taking a look at unsolved cases, unsolved mysteries, essentially, and then also some interesting conspiracy theories and ideas that we've got.
For sure.
Don't
forget as well, not only that, but we're going to be doing it in costume.
Oh, yeah.
So, you won't see us rocking up in the usual attire.
I want to make a deal. with the people listening right now.
Okay.
If you guys can get us to 100k followers on Instagram. We're currently at like 96k. We literally need 4k more. We promise we'll upload a set reveal of our brand new set and we'll also be wearing the costumes. Deal.
Bang. That's the deal. So Instagram is the Fellas Insta. The link is right below in the description if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify,
so
Apple,
go ahead,
search.
check that out because we're super excited to show you guys that that picture.
You won't be disappointed. I don't think anybody in the world would be disappointed when they see the set.
Not only that, but that officially makes this now, because before this was just like, oh, we film our Fellas podcast in this studio. In this studio. But now, instead of just the Fellas podcast, we are the Fellas Studios.
Yes. And
we've got two sets in here. We're big time. We're big balling, big cheesing. So anyways, we wanted to give you guys that news, and of course that wouldn't be possible for us to even have that set built if it wasn't for you guys, and you guys always supporting us and showing us love. So again, appreciate it. But that is all
that's everything.
That's everything that we wanted to mention to begin with.
100%. Like so when we're always saying keep the lights on, all the money that ever comes from this podcast, I don't think me and Cal have not taken a penny in it since we started this, and it's gone all back into it.
Into the set, into our new lighting that's coming into our new audio. It's all goes into this. And trust me, if I was going to get rich off of something, it wasn't going to be this. So we do this because we enjoy it. So we appreciate all you guys literally showing support. So when we do say phrases like, oh, keep the lights on, we're talking about building out the Fellas studio, you know?